Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And yesterday I shared that I was meeting with my twin yesterday afternoon. And so I had done very handily, I'd done an energy read that I shared on the channel as well beforehand. And it was good. So it was basically saying, on the divine counterpart side, it was sort of saying about, you know, kind of just like practical life stuff, really, that's what's happening for them. And then on our side, it was more about just being aware that there was going to be a bit of that feeling of like wanting it to be different kind of thing, expectation. So and that's exactly how it panned out. So however, it was always really nice to see him, but I've shared before that he has addiction issues, and the reason why he was here was that he was seeing a counselor and getting some medication. So and so it was kind of bittersweet, to be honest. It's nice to see that actually he is getting himself kind of, you know, I guess medically sound, I guess is the word, but is drinking less as well, which is really good. But I would say that as in himself, I think he's got quite I think he was saying that he needs to change his he's on antidepressants as well, needs to change them. So yeah, and of course, just bearing all of, obviously I know all of that, and I know that what he's been through. So but there's always that expectation that when you meet, it's going to be suddenly like, oh my God, I've realised through all of this that you know, that I want to be with you, blah blah blah. And but I have to say that wasn't the case. However, he does want to come up next week. So, but then you know, you have to always, I guess it's just so difficult, isn't it? These things, it's so hard to say, I don't have any expectations, but of course we have expectations. We have desires and dreams and wants and all of those things. So anyway, but it was, so I just want to say that one thing I can say is that over the last few days as well, we have, you know, we're always having this death, transformation, change. And certainly I can say for sure that he is going through a death, transformation and a change. So, you know, that breaking down of everything, sort of breaking down of the old self and breaking down of the ego and having to be vulnerable and all of those things, I think it will be part, you know, is part of it. So I can definitely say, you know, in my actual physical experience, that has definitely played out true for my twin and my connection. So yes, so there you go. That's what it was, but it was still very nice. And I thought there were just so many things as well. On the way to meet him, I went past a street with his name. The next thing, I see a bike with twin on it. The next thing, he said that he wants to go for ice cream, and on the ice cream is written union. So there are all of these, like, you know, as always, the universe just giving like constant just bombardment of messages, even though in the physical it didn't quite, you know. We have expectations, don't we? So I am going to show what do we need to know today then? What is happening today? I want to know, I'm going to ask, what's the energy for today for the divine counterpart? The Queen of Trees, the nurturer. This is how the twin feels around your energy. It is the Queen of Trees, that nurturing energy. So that is for the divine counterpart. For us, let's have a look. It is the Page of Hearts. This innocence, the return of the innocence of love. you know. And here, these all look like koi carp fish. Fish is about having faith, trust, that heart expansion. Trust that we are moving into this, you know, all the time by being that open-hearted. The twin feels that kind of nurturing energy. And lastly, what's the energy between us? And then I'm going to read you actually it's the Queen of Hearts, the sixth sense. Oh, look at that. That's so lovely, because in the middle of us is the Queen of Hearts. We are the Page of Hearts. Our twin is taking that nurturing energy, whether that's in the, you know, this is all going across dimensions, it's vibration, it's frequency, you know, that goes through, filters through into the physical. Trust in your intuition, because that's what your intuition is telling you, right? No matter what it feels like in this physical reality, you are heart opening, the sacred heart. So I'm going to share you a poem that I sent to him. And because it's very poignant, just for, you know, all of us actually. And it's by, I think it's by a Maltese poet, but the poem's by Alfred Greck. And it is, but see that you are as strong as the wind and as indomitable as the sea, because the real drama of life is in losing yourself. Beyond the absurdities of life, there must be a world where everything makes sense and everything is crystalline. Beyond this utter madness, at the end of times, there must be a garden where the Mistral breeze induces people to start to understand each other. So, and the reason why I love that so much is through all of this process, you do get, like, you do become, you know, like I said at the beginning, I understood his situation, right? So I understood about him basically, whereas when I first met him, I didn't understand, so it would send me crazy, because I can understand why somebody that we clearly had such strong feelings for each other wouldn't just enjoy it and just, you know, be together. But obviously now, understanding everything that he's going through, been through, and there's just so much more understanding around the situation, and that makes it much, much, much easier to not react to the situation. Is in reacting in a different way, you know, in a calm way. So, and that's why that energy that they're feeling is that nurturing energy, right? Because of following your intuition. The more you understand about each other, the more you understand about the twin flame journey, the more we understand about the dynamic and the frequencies and energy and all of that. So I'm going to read the poem again because it's so perfect. So it's, but see that you are as strong as the wind and as indomitable as the sea, because the real drama of life is in losing yourself. Beyond the absurdities of life, there must be a world where everything makes sense and everything is crystalline. Beyond this utter madness, at the end of times, there must be a garden where the Mistral breeze induces people to start to understand each other. Okay, I love that. So I'm going to read the Queen of Trees just to see, because again, this book has amazing write-up, and it's interesting to see how they, you know, also how the energy is kind of felt. So the Earth Mother holds her position amongst the trees, so you can experience her through nature. She offers shelter in her branches, love in her rosy ambience, healing in her emerald foliage, and transformation in her violet tendrils. Look into her eye and surrender to her loving ways, and let her activate your long-forgotten earth skills. Sensuality rises as an innate response to the absolute acceptance of your physicality. Your body is a part of the natural world, and it is to be cherished accordingly. The Queen of Trees loves you as you are. You're about to rediscover the value of your physical self. Rejoice in your ability to move, touch, smell, see, hear, and taste the world you're a part of. Embrace your body as it goes wherever you go and enables you to interpret and respond to your environment. It is there when you wake up and loves you no matter what you do or say to it. Your body strives to support you through illness and health. It fights for you with every heartbeat. Love your body and show it your gratitude by making healthy choices. This card may indicate recovery from an illness or the motivation to create a stronger body. A wiser woman of nature may enter your life. Listen to what she says, for she is here to bring healing into your life. Oh, wow. Isn't that amazing? That's exactly what, you know, the divine feminine energy does for the divine masculine energy. So, the nurturer. So, there you go. That is the message for today. I will be back with another message, but it's just to, actually, I'll just share a letter. That was on page 92. So I will share letter 92 from the Divine Love Letter books. So these are all channeled messages between people's twins and their higher selves. So that you are the reason my life is starting to feel happy again. That deep within me there is a stirring in my soul that is so great that it's changing everything around me and the way I look at the world. I guess you're awakening me to the real me and the real world we live in, which I have to say I've done a pretty epic job of being consumed by my own sorrow and darkness and feeling pretty sorry for myself for a long, long time, feeling totally detached from life, like a shell with no home. But you have brought substance to my shell, the reason for me to come home, the reason for me to wake up and smell the coffee. I sense you are putting me through my self-imposed tunnel. Thank you, my darling. I know that our love will see us through to our light. Isn't that crazy? Just like exactly actually what I've just been saying that my twin is going through. So everything is okay. Everything is just as it should be for us, for our jigsaw pieces to come together. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I feel giddy with excitement, which means I'll probably crumble like a nervous schoolboy again when I see you. That's so, but I know that you can see past that. I know that you understand me. Notice that in the end of the poem is about understanding each other. I know that you get me. For the first time, someone actually knows who I am. What an unbelievable feeling that is, like the perfect jigsaw pieces coming together in the perfect way. Two hearts, two pieces of the same whole, making a whole, a beautiful love-shaped whole. Wow. So it always just amazes me how everything kind of connects and fits together, and how just the understanding, like I was saying, it all sort of, comes together. And this ties in again because it's saying, this is the third one about looking after yourself and looking after the body. To be sensible, to look after yourself, to bathe in lemon and rose quartz water every day, to ask to bring your back your goddess healing memories, to experience everything within your body mindfully, remembering that everything is serving a purpose for soul growth. So ask yourself, what do I have to do? What is this teaching me? What do I have to remember for my highest good? Be gentle, be loving, be the goddess that lies within. Nurture yourself. Okay, there we go. That's the message for today. I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, a reading, a channeling, to get any of my services, please do. All details in the description below in the video. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.